Hi, I'm Graham. Welcome back to Man vs Film, and this is a little bit of a different video. It's more just me chit-chatting about the channel and what I hope to achieve, what I'm looking to look forward to in the future, and what I have achieved. I have recently hit a couple of milestones. One, I've had 500,000 views on my channel, which is a nice little milestone to hit. Doesn't mean much, but it's nice to get there. The second one is that this is my 1000th video uploaded on my channel. Now, I think I'm a little bit above that, but this is going to be the 1000th actually video that's available for you to check out, that's went live on the channel. Like I said, I've deleted some videos, and I was hoping that this was going to be a more upbeat kind of video than probably is, but that's because YouTube has been giving me a bit of a kicking recently. I've had a lot of claims on my videos, particularly one today that really hurts. This is a copyright strike because I was given a screener for a movie and promotional material to use as I saw fit in my review, and then they hit me with a copyright strike because I used the material that they supplied me to do my review with, which I'm currently trying to get to the bottom to and trying to get that kind of took off the channel at the moment. But still, it's frustrating when things like that happen. It kind of tears you down, but you know, this is nothing new. It's something that's broad across a lot of channels. The small creators are the ones it's easier to pick on, the ones that don't have the kind of backing that can fight back and put up a fight as much as they could. What we can hope for is that reason stands out, you know, and they realise that it's such a small video, 100 or so views on it. It's unimportant in the grand scheme of things. Leave it alone. You know, it's you've supplied me with the material. Let me put my point of view across, whether you like it or not. That is my personal opinion. But I digress. So what I'm looking to do is just talk to you guys. I noticed recently I've been getting a lot more comments on videos, which I am loving. This is one of the reasons I started YouTube in the first place. I didn't really have anybody in my life that was as fanatical about film as I was. You know, if I want to find somebody to talk about Marvel movies, easy enough to do, or even Harry Potter movies, that's fine. If I want to talk about some random movie from you know, the 30s, there's nobody there. If I want to talk about some sleazy slasher movie, there's very few people that I know that can converse on that kind of subject with me. So bearing that in mind, I kind of went to YouTube because I wanted to meet like-minded people. I wanted to meet film fanatics because I knew I wasn't the only one, and reaching out and just trying to communicate with other people was something that I tried. Now, I'm an introverted person, which is strange considering I've chosen a social media to really put myself out there and talk to people, but I find it hard to really connect with other people or to talk in person. Much more easier over text. I just, like I said, very introverted, but YouTube has been fantastic for me. It's been able to reach out and actually make real honest to goodness friends, people that I consider close friends. They know who they are. I won't start listing them off just now, but I've got people whose opinions I actually look for, people who I've become friends with, that I talk about not just film stuff but life in general. I'm happy to converse with and other things. People who are like me, share my passion and want to discuss things about film. You know, they have that collector mentality, they have that passion for the subject that hopefully you guys get from my videos, that I'm passionate about film. I love it, and just being able to do this has allowed me to communicate with other like-minded people, which is a great thing. Of course, you're always going to get that small percentage of people who just like to niggle and poke fun or whatever they want to do because you're taking a risk and putting yourself out there, but that's by the by, and you can just brush that under the carpet and forget about it. Again, that's another thing that's just completely inconsequential. Meeting the people that I've met and having friends like that is one of the greatest things, the greatest achievements of having a YouTube channel. I mean, you're pretty sure early on that you're never going to do anything grand with it. It's never going to be huge, it's never going to be big, and it's one of these things that you can either come to terms with and give up, or you find that you're passionate about it and you just continue. For me, it's become something that is an absolute passion. I love to watch a movie. I love to sometimes analyse it, sometimes just talk about it, sometimes just sit down and let the thoughts just spill out, whether they are good, bad or indifferent, doesn't matter, just give my honest opinion on a movie and have a record of it, something that I can look back on at some point and go, yeah, that's what I thought, that's how I felt about that. It's just nice to have that record of the movies that I've loved and my opinion of them. And opinions do change. I look back at some of these videos and I'm just shaking my head going, you're so wrong. You know, it's like future Graham knows that that's just a wrong decision that you've made there, a wrong comment you've said. But I do love the YouTube, mostly when you're not getting bad weeks or bad months like I'm getting recently where they're kicking you down. And what I wanted to say was, I'd like to know your opinion on what you want from me, from my channel. The people who do regularly attend and regularly watch, there's not many of you, but I do appreciate each and every one of you. If you let me know what you would like, what kind of movie reviews would you like? What kind of things would you like me to tackle more of? What new things would you like? Would you like more of these just rambling, nonsensical, just vlogs that I'm having here about random subjects? Would you like me to go through this collection and talk about certain titles or certain collections? Would you like me to do live streams, whether it be just myself talking to you guys in question form through the chat or with other people? I've got podcasts as well. I do one with Brian Lomax. We do the Brits on Flicks movie podcast, which is a real joy. It's a real passion because I get to sit down and have that conversation with somebody, you know, who I become extremely good friends with, and it's nice to just sit there and talk about movies. It's one of the favourite things that I do, and I'm looking to expand my podcast universe at some point. I've got some ideas, got some other friends that are interested, and it's something that I am enthused by, as if I've not got enough on my plate, because in case you haven't noticed, I've upped my quantity of videos that I put out, because I try to make videos on almost everything that I watch, and that just leads to a lot of content. This takes a lot of my time doing this for a small hobby. I mean, this is nowhere near a job. I get a few pounds, if I'm lucky, a month, so it's not giving me any kind of monetary value whatsoever. But I put a lot of effort into this, and I'm sure it's the 3rd of December, I will have uploaded a video for 700 days on the trot, consecutively. And it's one of these things that I've got like laser focus on. For some reason, I want to hit 1,000 days. One of these arbitrary numbers I've just pulled out of thin air. I can do it for 3 years, or I could do it for, 1,000 days first, and then we'll get the 3-year mark. And then we'll see where it goes from there. I don't think this is something that I can continuously do. It's too hard, considering that I've got a family life and I have a work life. Work is normally somewhere between 50 and 60 hours a week, and then I have my family, which I do make time for. I think that's important. That's something that you've always got to have in your life. If I didn't have my family, I'd probably turn into a hermit that did nothing but watch movies. So I need someone to pull me out of that, to bring me into a reality, to give me some kind of other passion, which my family most definitely is. It's funny how when you get to a certain age, things start to wear away and you don't have as much time for free things. So I mean, my life consists of work, family, movies. And you know what, you come to peace with that. That's fine. That's something that I'm very happy with. Wish I could spend less time at work, more time with the family, a little bit more time watching some movies, and not be as tired and not be able to take in the movies as much as I want. But yeah, I feel as if I'm just starting to ramble here and talk nonsense. But hey, who knows? Maybe this is something that you can connect with, something that you want to know more of. Like I said, back to suggestions of what you would like. I'd really like to know what you would like from me, what you would like to see on the channel, if anything at all, or just you're happy with what's coming. Because I do feel that my content is all over the place. That I can jump from one genre to the next, from one time zone to the next, from one era, and there's no really consistency about it. It's just whatever movie I've watched that's took my fancy for that day. And I just want to see if there should be a better structure to it, if there's something you'd be more interested in checking out. Because some of the videos get a lot of views, some of them get none. most of them get not a lot of views, but I'm grateful for the people that do check in all the time. You know who you guys are. So yeah, there we have it. Other things that's coming up, I've got a few series in mind that I'm looking to start off with. I need better editing software than the one I have. It's just pretty basic, and the things I want to do are a little bit more advantageous, a little bit more different, and a little bit more time consuming. So it's something that I'm wanting to do. Also, my camera is looking as if it's starting to be on its last legs, so I need to think about upgrading that at some point pretty soon as well, which is another burden. But hey, we'll get to that bridge soon enough and try to figure out how we're going to cross it. So I appreciate you checking out my channel, sitting here listening to me just ramble on nonsense for what, 10 or so minutes. Thanks for watching, thanks for all the likes, thanks for the comments more than anything, because I really love that interaction, and thanks to those people that support my channel. And of course, if you want to support me a little bit more, I do have a Patreon that you can click. It's somewhere on this page somewhere. There'll be a link in the comment box below. That money will definitely go towards better editing software and probably a camera at some point. And I do appreciate you at least watching the video and checking me out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time for video 1001. See you next time.